The ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. We're excited to have their dreams come true. Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. Throw in the first play of this championship game. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Toss play, running right. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle, but 1st down. And the Noles are on the move here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down.
Way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Good.
Here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. To the 25. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Florida State. They begin to fight back for this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion sets up a third down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Breaks an open space. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
extreme. First down and more. He's still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The catch is made. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Seminoles will whistle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
He'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown time. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. On 1st down, it's a play action. Looking for his big tight end. That one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Back to pass. It's Harris. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Incompletion. QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so 1st down from the 12 now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll run it here. Touchdown! This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running play called on 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down. And the Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, They can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And
He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 1st down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They continue to roll up the score.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the 2nd half with another touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Pressure is coming. Looking deep on the scramble. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaking free at the 35. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Motion now from the tight end. Press coverage now from the secondary. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
2nd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Seminoles hustle to the line and crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to scramble now. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Fights through the tackler. And he heads out of bounds there. Instead of lowering the shoulder, doesn't get 1st down yardage.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Spinning out of the tackle. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And is intercepted. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, tied. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now it has been a rough game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locate.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Going for his running back. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him.
take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Griffin. The pass rush closing in. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. He took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Set up now for the final play of the third quarter, this playoff showdown. On third down, he drops to throw. Tight end makes the grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Cross play to the running back going left. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. He breaks free. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
That return backfires on him. Now, your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass not complete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Keeper for the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second set.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he comes up just short of this 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives them a chance.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a...
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It's an option look. The back's got it on a pitch. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense makes their way on the field.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Back to throw. It's Harris. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
But trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Now that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The Noles will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. The Seminoles begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the Seminoles come to the line with first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Noles.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
84. Florida State, 24.
Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida State. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Florida State, 30.
Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Yeah, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Singleton.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Griffin. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, they trapped him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Bringing pressure. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Scooped up in the defense. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away. Crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. It's 1st and goal now. That kick return gave him a great chance to score. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. The ball is picked off.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Alabama 91, Florida State 42.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Design quarterback run. As the first down is still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Harris. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open, look out! The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.